start this game in a few minutes. Let's get ready to see some entertainment. We've got 20 seconds left on the game clock. Warm up. So I'm going to hand it over to my dad and he'll get you started.
Thank you, Scarlett, for the rousing pregame rendition. As she mentioned, we did find some music here, get you going on this Sunday morning. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in and joining us here in River Falls, Wisconsin, home of the Wildcats. And we are going to have a national anthem since we are the first game of the day. It's this flag, Scarlett. It's this one over here. Our national anthem. Both sides getting their final instructions. Scarlett mentioned in the pregame, River Falls, the host of the tournament, is wearing yellow with black breezers and yellow socks with some blue stripes. It might be navy. Some kids are wearing navy breezers, some are wearing black. They both look good from up here. Bucs are in their Sunday red, we'll call it. Red everywhere. So red on yellow. Referees get confirmation and we're going to play some hockey. Once again, Scarlett's at the helm in the production studio. There's a pass over Tice Burke, a little behind him. Loses his balance. River Falls with it along the far boards. River Falls player falls down, gets right back up. Still possession of the puck. Hazel plays it up to Ewing. Uriah Ford in net here for the Bucs. Tice plays it up. Can't clear the zone. River Falls with it. Ewing there. He's going to play it off the sidewall. And the Bucs are going to change behind the play as Evan Burke applies some pressure on the front end. Hazel stays home on the back end. Recamper clears it around the boards. Puck knocked around a bit. Heron with it behind his own net. Plays it over to Burns. Up to Ray Kemper. Puck reaches the neutral zone. Chipped ahead by River Falls. Burns plays it high off the glass. Doesn't quite get to where he wants it. Centering pass intercepted by Heron. Up to Lambert, intercepted by a Wildcat. Hentz goes into the corner, pulls it out. Has it taken away from behind. Shot high up over the net. Ray Kemper with it on the far wall. He's going to carry it out to Lambert. Lambert's going to carry it in as the Bucs are changing behind this entrance. Shot towards Uriah and frozen for a face-off. 12:30 to go here in the first period, still scoreless. Walked with it high up off the glass, where I think we're going to get offsides. It's going to be the call. Walk wins the face-off draw over to the side. Kaiser tries to clear it. The force of his pass knocked down a Wildcat. They're able to recover. Walked with it on the near wall, plays it off the boards right to a Wildcat who plays it up to his partner. Kaiser with the shot up and gloved by the goalkeeper. We do have the goal cam up just for the far end there. Sometimes I'm a little slow or it might be out of focus, so we'll switch it back when the threat is gone. But just want to be able to make sure everybody gets vision of their goal. Sometimes it's a little hard down at that end. River Falls clears the puck out. Kaiser in front of his own net. Ewing over to Benning. Turns it over in the offensive zone. River Falls leaves it for nobody. Benning there to pick that up. Cross-ice pass. Tice coming off the bench, able to retrieve for the Bucs. Main up to Burke. Burke's on the right side. Ewing trailing. River Falls with it in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Uriah gloves that one, holds it. Hat on. Put your hands in there. Wildcats chip it ahead, covered up by... Oh, we don't have Uriah. We have Eli in net right now. Apologies there. Sickles is going to start this game. I did hear Seth last night talk about we may split some time today, as Eli's just coming back from injury. So ease him in. Reckhemper goes down, gets right back up, has the puck. Plays it around the boards. Centering pass. Clears off to the corner. Reckhemper at the half wall. Can't clear it out. We've got all 10 skaters on one side of the ice. Cole Tice battling on the boards. Puck comes out. There's a shot. Tipped in front. Hits the side of the net. Lambert and Hazel now back here with it. Lambert's going to play it along the far boards. Reckhemper's chasing after it. Tries to get it in front. Blocked by a Wildcat. They get possession as they try to clear the zone. And we're going to get an offsides at the blue line. Shizzle along with Walker and walked. Puck cleared out of the zone. Backhanded Burns to Hentz. Bodies flying all over. Brody back to retrieve. Plays it up to Walks. Walks takes it around the right side. Centering pass. Shot and a goal. Walker from Walked. Shizzle in front. Drawing that defender away. Grant goes to the far end line. Walker gets the pass wide open in front and buries it over the goalie's stick pad, 98. Walker with the goal, assist walked. Gonna get an icing call, and we're gonna come down this end. Bucs have a 1-0 lead, something that's been a while since we had one of those. Good clear outs by Maine. Forces the Wildcats to regroup. Slippage on the ice there. Ewing comes out with it for the Bucs. There's a shot low. Loose in front, covered up by the goalie. We'll have a face-off. Wildcats with it. Gaining the zone. Centering pass interrupted by Kaiser. Kaiser's going to bring it up the near side, backhands it out to Ewing. And we're going to get an offsides. Kaiser over to Lambert, up to Heron. Heron splits the defense, takes a shot low, kick saved out into the corner. Lambert out there also. Ray Kemper. Heron gets it back to Lambert below the end line. Met by a couple Wildcats. Heron back to Kaiser. Kaiser takes a shot, hits a Wildcat right in the breezer. Rebound shot comes in. Puck loose on the side. Puck still in front. Kaiser backhands it to Ray Kemper. Heron, shot never gets through. Blocked into the end line. Puck still loose. Then a high slot. Over to Maine. Maine takes a shot. Never gets through. It's blocked by a Wildcat defender. They're able to clear out and send the puck down the ice, where it's met by Kaiser. Tries to backhand it to Heron. Both overskate it. Poke checked away. Lambert. Heron can't get it. Wildcats send it in. Knocked away by Sickles to Maine. Maine's going to play a long diagonal right at the half wall. Walker's pressuring. He's going to get there first, but nobody with him. Tough angle. Bucs changing behind. Puck is loose in front, cleared out by Tice to the corner. Shot in, blocked by Tice. Deflected out. Shizzle can't clear the zone. Tice loses his skate. Edge. Gathered by Shizzle. Shizzle up to the right side. Centering pass flicked on. Puck still loose behind the net. Cleared out to Hazel. Hazel tries to send it back in. Flicked on by a Wildcat. Walk now with it. Clears the zone. Bucs change behind this entry. There's a low shot. Kicked out to the corner. Retrieved by Walk again. Backhand to Burke. Burke goes behind the net. Leaves it. Snapshot from Ewing. Played in by Hazel below the end line. Burke can't get there. Ewing at the half wall. Carries it in behind the end line. Comes around the other side. Backhands and scores. Wrap around Boston Ewing. Got the puck in the corner, just went around the net, and the goalie was a little too slow getting to that far post. He just wraps it around. Bucs with a 2-0 lead. It's a shot in the glove by Eli. Hence clears it up along the boards. Gets past Evan Burke. Turnover. Burke with it. He's going to get checked into the boards. Puck is loose. Centering pass to Benning. Benning with it into the offensive zone. There's a shot and a glove save.
Maybe if we do win, we can
This was last night's game that I offered the cake. Kaiser to Heron. He flicks it on into the zone. Left for Ray Kemper. His shot hits a Wildcat. Flutters to the near half wall. Played back around the boards. Maine can't keep it in. Wildcats on a rush. Puck clears out. Lambert there to disrupt. As is Heron. Bodies hit the ice. Wildcats come out with it. Maine pokes it away. He's going to carry it up to Lambert. Kicks it off his stick. Ray Kemper plays it in deep. Wildcats clear the zone out. Lambert back to retrieve to Kaiser. High pass over to Heron in front of the benches. Backhands it to Lambert. Puck in the face-off dot. Still loose. I believe we have a delayed penalty coming on Heron for a hook. Yep, Heron's going to the box for a hook. Trying some stick lift action, I'm guessing, and a little too much of the body. Two minutes to go here in the first period. Bucs on top 2-0. Penalty kill. Walked, puck up against the ice, or up against the boards. Whistle's blown. Grant! 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 Grant seems to be okay. Back to action. There's a shot from Walker. Blockered away. Shot high up over the net. Walk clears. Going to be an icing here on Hazel as it gets over Burke's stick. Sorry for the silence. I was just watching a little bit of the action away from the puck between Grant and one of the Wildcats. He's still really hot about not getting anything called up there along the boards. brings the face off to Hentz. 5 seconds to go on the penalty. Hentz is taking it in all by himself. Into the corner to Ewing. Ewing tries to backhand it to the slot. Nobody there. Wildcats get it. Benning hot off the bench. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 30 seconds left to go. We're going to get a penalty for hooking. It looks like we're going to get a power play here. River Falls now called for the hooking. 28 seconds to go in the period. Bucs are going to go on a power play. Up 2-0. Burns shoots it in from the point. Goes behind the net. Burke there. Centering pass shot and a goal from Ewing. Ewing gets his second from Burke. Burns and then Burke. Bucs make them pay on the power play. 15 seconds to go here in the period with a 3-0 lead. Three seconds to go. Burns plays it up to Benning, and this is how the first period is going to end. Bucs on top 3-0. We'll be back in 2 minutes for the start of the second.
And we're back for the second period. Bucs lead 3-0.
So about 10 seconds on the intermission clock here. Referees say, let's get going. We're here all day. All right, so goal cam will be off for this period since the puck is right down at our end. We're going to get offsides there. So, yeah, no goal cam for this period. We're going to be right down there.
Dad, I understand. Don't believe me.
Another offsides. 2 of them in 12 seconds here in the second period. Maine tries to get up to Benning. River Falls player slides in front to block it. Burke in the corner, keeps it in for Ewing. Ewing behind the net. Plays it, looks to Burke. Long pass intercepted by Maine over to Kaiser. He plays it off the boards. Burke slates into the slot. Maine back to retrieve. No. Backhand shot by River Falls, crosses the crease. Puck is still loose. Kaiser comes out with it behind the net. Up to Lambert at the point. He can't knock it out. So he knocks a Wildcat over. There's a shot up over the crossbar. Hits the glass, bounces in front to Maine. He loses it in the corner. Kaiser in the middle. Shot hits somebody on the way through, deflects to the half wall, taken into the corner. Kaiser pushes it out, bounces around a little bit. Lambert with it. Cross ice pass to Burke. Burke with a nifty move. There's a shot, gets it poke checked away right at the last second. Kaiser behind the net, centering pass. Maine pokes it away at the corner. Puck clears the zone. River Falls has to check up, as do the Bucs. Finishing off their change up to Ray Kemper. Ray Kemper up on the near side. Behind the net. Pass to the middle never gets through. River Falls clears out on the far side. Cross ice pass. River Falls shot hits Hazel. He plays it along the boards. Wildcat there to retrieve. Heron backhands it across the ice to Lambert. Puck clears out of the zone. Red Kemper gets it for the Bucs. He's got 4 Wildcats around him. Heron and Red Kemper into the corner. Plays it back to Hazel. Can't get it on his stick. Ends up in our defensive zone, gathered up by Hazel. Backhands it to the point. Shizzle can't keep it in, but he pokes it away to Hazel. Walker on the ice, flicks it out ahead. He's going to have a little breakaway with Shizzle behind him. River Falls gets there first. Disrupted by Heron and Shizzle. There's a shot to Walker. Misses the net. Backhand high up in the air. Played down against the wall. Good opportunity there for the Bucs. Just couldn't capitalize. Collision at the blue line. Glove saved by Sickles. Ten and a half to go here in the second. Bucs holding a 3-0 lead. River Falls threatening. There's a shot blocked by Sickles low. Rebound in front taken by Wacht. He's met against the boards. Puck is high in the air. Over into the corner, gathered up by Hentz. Hentz tries to stick handle through a couple Wildcats. Can't get it there. Wacht plays it along the boards. Hence there. He's going to play it up to Walker. Burns pokes it away. Played up ahead. Oh, they're going to call icing. I thought it was close enough. Referees said otherwise, and their opinion matters more than mine. Going on the ice, Ewing, Benning, Kaiser, Maine, and Burke. It's a little chilly in here this morning. Sun hasn't warmed up the rink yet, and the heaters aren't on where we are. Burke takes the top of the face-off dot. Shot kicked out to the side. Ewing there. Gets bullied up against the boards where he loses it. Evan Burke with it on the end line. Flyers try to clear. Burke and Benning pestering. Puck gets around the board. Ewing can't get to it. River Falls comes up with it. Shot and a save by Sickles with 8:40 to go here in the second period. Bucs on top 3-0. Benning gets to the puck first, overskates it, forced to turn around. Burke can't control it at the blue line. River Falls is going the other way. As a shot hits the stick on the way through, Eli sends it to the far boards. That shot hits the side of the net. And we're going to get a penalty. Well, I'm not sure what the penalty is going to be for, but it's on River Falls. Good job, Eli! Into the net now, Uriah Ford. They have not announced the penalty yet. Tice plays it behind the net to Hazel. Took a weird bounce, and Ford covers it up. Weird bounce off that end wall. Switching. Switching goalies halfway. Oh, I don't know. It's 5-on-5 though. So it looks like we have some coincidental penalties. I'm not sure who went in for the Bucs. Looks like Kaiser. I see a white helmet in there. So we're 5-on-5. Looks like a penalty to Kaiser and a penalty to River Falls. Not sure. They haven't announced the calls yet, but the referee just said you guys are both going to go sit for a second, so. Puck plays along the blue line. Kept in by Heron, flicks it ahead into the zone ever so briefly. We're not going to get an icing call here, so Lambert there to back check behind the net. Kept in at the corner by Walker. Clearing pass gets by a couple Bucs. Flyers going the other way. Hazel there to retrieve. Hazel gains the zone, but loses it just as he crosses the blue line. River Falls with it in the dot. There's a shot. We're going to get a tripping. It's going to be the call. Looks like on Tice. Right as they shot it. Yep, they're going to get Cole Tice for tripping. So that, I believe, is Cole's first penalty of the season. So Bucs will be shorthanded here for 2 minutes, or a minute 30. Icing is called, but it's not going to happen because it's on net. And the referee is telling the goalie to play it, allowing the Bucs a little bit of opportunity to get down a little closer. That's not going to be icing, as Grant apparently could have gotten it, but didn't. From the ref's eyes. Hentz battling up in the far boards. Kaiser gets it, and they send it down for a real icing. 30 seconds left to go on the penalty. 4:57 remains here in the second. Walked into the slot, shot, hits the glove and covered up. Completely missed the entire goal on that, I apologize. Walk shot hits right in the breadbasket. Puck came loose, covered up by the Wildcat goalie. Shot hits a River Falls stick on the way in, bounces to the side netting. Good check by Hentz into the boards right in front of the official. Said nothing wrong with that. Kaiser's long pass to Burke hits him in the stick. Ewing there to retrieve. Centering pass to Burke. Powell tries to get it to Benning. Wide open on the backside. It led him just a little too much. Kaiser with it. Tries a high pass. Can't get anything on it. River Falls knocks it down. Shoots wide of the net. Puck bounces to the near side, gathered by Burke. Ewing, the stick lift. Hentz clears the zone. They send it back in. We're going to get an icing call with 3.5 to go. 3.5 to go here. Ewing can't get the pass off. We get an offsides call, and that actually might be beneficial for the Bucs, as River Falls had a couple guys going the other way, a couple players going the other way. Offsides to River Falls as we go under the 3-minute mark. Burns back to retrieve behind his own net. Tries to play it through the face-off circle. Intercepted, shot blocked. Hence going coast to coast, drops a pass off to Burke. Burke to Benning, his shot right into the goalie's midsection and drops below the pads. Looks like they're really trying to get Benning a goal. Maybe on the way home for lunch. We're going to get breakfast at the hotel. Main in the high slot. His shot blocked. Lambert there, battling up against the boards. Herring comes out with it. Over to Ray Kemper. Kaiser. Pass never gets through to the slot. It should be an icing as he blurs into view. And he's going to call icing. Yep, it should be. Touched him on that side of the red line. So we'll repeat this face-off as we have 2:05 to go. River Falls with it, carrying it on the left side. Ray Kemper is going to get called for a trip. Up along the left. Oh, we're going to get offsides. Okay, no tripping. Offsides. Oh, no. There's the signal. Referee says hooking on Ray Kemper. So we're going to play the rest of this period almost shorthanded. There's a shot and a goal from River Falls. 4 seconds into the penalty. They won the face-off. There's a shot right from the point, it looked like, to a player right in front of Uriah, and then just turned and shot it.
Okay. Bucs are passing side to side. Sorry if I can't get down there. Oh, We've got a little fight at the very end. Okay, looks like they shot it, hit the post, hit the goalie, and then they kept, and then a few of our players hit one of theirs, and then everyone else just joined in. It's getting entertaining sometimes. Okay. Sorry if I don't know the names of some people. This is usually Dad's job. Looks like we've got the puck. We're getting hit into the boards. We pass it around. Okay. We're down there in that corner. A Wildcat's got it. 7 comes up. Wildcat can't be there. Offsides. Looks like we'll get an offsides call. Sorry about that. We'll get a face off on the right side top. Right side top left. No icing call. We're down there in that corner again. Behind the net. And that's the end of the second period. Bucs still. We'll be back for the third period. Can I do the wise man one set?
We're back at the start of the third period. Bucs on top 3-1. River Falls getting their goal towards the end of the second period. Power play goal. Tense with it. Clears the zone out. Referee says that is offsides. Well, we'll go back to the goal cam for this period since it is so far down there. Face-off win back to Burns. Burns tries to play it off the half wall. Just pass it to River Falls. Benning with it, the far side. There's a shot from the slot. Glove to save. Hence over to Ewing. Flicks it up to Burke. Back to Ewing. Ewing stick handles to the dot. Tries to get in the slot. Puck is still loose. Burke comes out with it. Back to Hentz. Hentz toe drags to Burns. Burns loses it at the point. River Falls is going to go the other way. Puck looser on the far half wall. Gathered by Hentz behind his net. Has it taken away. There's a shot high over the net. Benning there. Takes it off the wall. He's going through. Shot from the dot. Hits a River Falls player. Never gets through to the goalie. Ewing picks it out of midair. Kaiser centering pass to Burke. River Falls going end to end. Behind the net, 3 Bucs back to regroup there. Pass up to Ewing. Ewing has it cleared. Kaiser over to Ewing, over to Ray Kemper. Ray Kemper on the far side has help coming. Ray Kemper tries a backhand pass, hits a River Falls player in the skate right at the blue line. Puck comes in and Ford's going to cover it up and earn a face-off. Tyson Hazel come out for the Bucs. Lambert gives chase along the far wall. Puck stays behind as Lambert carried in momentum. River Falls with it, carrying into the defensive zone. Centering pass hits Hazel in the skate, gets through his legs. Shizzle with Walked and Walker. Walker carries into the zone, leaves it for Walked, takes it in the dot. Centering pass, Shizzle's one-timer blocked. River Falls clears out. Back to Hazel. Hazel sends it up the boards. Shizzle there. Backhanded pass way up in the air. Can't be controlled by Walked. Tice backhands it in deep. Can't keep it in. Puck is bouncing toward Uriah. Plays it out to Hazel. Hazel up to Walker, flicks it on ahead to Shizzle. Shizzle backhand, never gets through the slot, deflects it wide of the net. Not sure that was a shot or just a clearing attempt. Shot over the net. Walker can't retrieve at the half wall. Burke has it poked away to Hazel here in the corner. Clears out to Benning. Ewing with the shot right into the breadbasket. Goalkeeper falls on it. Sorry, I'd zoom in really fast, but it gets out of focus. River Falls takes the face off, clears the zone out. Bucs have to regroup. Hence with the shoulder. Puck comes into the zone. Burns and Benning back. Burns gets bullied off the puck. And we're going to get a penalty on, looks like Burns is going to get called. Bucs are going to go on a penalty kill. Last one didn't end so well. Let's hope this one's a little bit better off. Puck loose in front. Hence tries to lift it out. Heron pressures at the point. He can't clear it. River Falls still with possession. Puck comes loose. Heron sends it down the ice. We're not going to get icing as it was tipped, referee says. River Falls going the other way. Kaiser gets possession. Ray Kemper sends it in deep. Kaiser's going to get there first. He's going to get a hit for his troubles. Puck's going to bounce close to the net. And we're going to get a face-off with a minute off of the penalty. 30 seconds left. Bucs with an offensive zone face-off with Hemps, Kaiser, Ray Kemper, and Heron out on the ice. Heron gets pushed off the puck, retrieves it back, backhands it into the corner. Wastes another 4 or 5 seconds there. River Falls unable to clear it. Finally do as it hits Kaiser's skate, bounces free. Penalty will be over in 2-1. Bucs are going to be back at full strength. There's a centering pass, big save by Ford. And we're going to get, I don't know what this twirly motion is. Bucs are going to go on a penalty kill again. I don't know what the, Brody's going back in the box. get offsides here for the call. Bucs win the face-off. Heron with it on the far side. He sends it in behind the end line. He's going to pressure, take it away at the face-off dot. There's a shot on net. Blocked and pushed away by the goalie. Kept by Walks. Kaiser tries to clear it out. Got shot saved by Ford and held for a face-off. 6:30 to go in the game. 53 seconds left on the penalty that I don't know what it is. See if I can get the game sheet up and see what they put in for the penalty here. Shot. A lot of action in the net. Cleared out by Hazel. Out to Walker. Walker's just going to send it ahead. We're not going to get icing as it hits the stick. Taken away by Walker. It's collision at center ice with Tice. Walk takes it into the zone. There's a low shot. Deflects back into the corner. Penalty is over. Puck still loose behind the net. Tice skating back. Just get under the 5-minute mark here. Hence along the near boards, carries it into the high slot. Shot misses just left of the post. Burt tries to center it into the dot. Ewing can't control it. Wildcats coming the other way. Defense gets split, hence back to disrupt the pass. Oh, there's two Wildcats right in front of the net. Hence here at his own end line. We go 4 minutes left to go in the period. River Falls is certainly ratcheting up their intensity. Burns plays it all the way behind his net from the blue line. Hence back to retrieve. Over to Burke. Burke's going to have an opportunity right down the slot. Can't get a shot off as he tried to go to his backhand and gets it poked away. No icing. Centering pass clears out. Oh, the second penalty on the bench was for too many men on the ice. Brody just served it, so he spent some time in the box. 2:40 left to go here in the game. Bucs on top 3-1. Lambert at the point, tries to send it into Ewing. Reckhemper off the bench, sends it into the end line. West Main with the shot. There's Lambert's shot, hits the post and bounces wide. Kaiser sends it back in deep. And we're going to get an icing call as the puck's going to come all the way to this end as the clock strikes 2 minutes. Icing's the call. We'll have a face-off to the left of the River Falls goal. Heron set to take the face-off. Wins it back to Ray Kemper. River Falls dispossesses there. Main tries to clear it through the center. Met by River Falls. Shot blocked by Kaiser. Heron gathers up to Ray Kemper. Leaves it for Lambert. Lambert beats one defender. Has it poked away to the corner. Tries to center the pass. Heron can't get the bouncing puck. River Falls clears. Minute 20 left to go. Backhand front of the net. Shot high over the glass. Backhanded save. Cleared out by Ray Kemper. Excellent positioning there. He plays it out to the point. Shot comes in. Knocked away. And we're going to blow a whistle. And I think we're just going to have some coincidentals here between Lambert and a River Falls player. 1:05 to go here in the game. Bucs on top 3-1. We're still 5-on-5. Walk wins the faceoff. Tice plays behind his own net to Hazel. Walker up ahead to Shizzle. Shizzle with an opportunity. Into the slot. Shot low. Rebound kicked out wide. Walk there. Now with it behind the end line. He's going to play in the corner as we're at 40 seconds to go. Plays it back to the half wall. River Falls there to retrieve. They have 3-on-2 now, coming back the other way. Tice gets in the way. Hazel clears it off the walls. We're going to get played with the high stick with 22 seconds to go here in the game. It's not a penalty, it's just played with the high stick. So we go to the other end. So it would have been by River Falls. 22 seconds left to go in the game. Walked to take the face off. River Falls can't get their shot off. Under 10 to go. 5 seconds. Last opportunity here. Top of the dot. Ford gloves it, saves it with 1 second to go. Bucs are going to win this one over the host River Falls. We're going to take this face off and we're going to end the game here. Thanks everybody for tuning in this morning. Appreciate it. Our next games will be in 2 weeks at Okoboji. A couple friendlies up there, so we look forward to having you tune in for those games. Next weekend we are off. Much earned break. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Have a great, wonderful Sunday.
A wise man once told me, if you can win the second period, you can win it all. And that person was Graham Heron.
There was a quotable of the weekend. So thanks again for tuning in this Sunday. Have a great rest of the day. It looks to be very nice out, so get outside and enjoy. Thanks.